Yo people, how's it going? It's your boy Richard Morse back at it again, ladies and gentlemen, with another match preview. And this time it's Brentford versus AFC Bournemouth away in the Premier League. Now, going off our last three results, I mean, what a run we've had these last three games. We've beaten Arsenal, we've drawn to Villa, and we've beaten Manchester City for the first time ever in our entire Premier League history. Like, these last three games have been unbelievable. I remember saying at the start of my Arsenal preview, if we get at least one or two out of those three games, like, I'll be happy with that. So the fact that we got not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, but 7 out of 9 points in those three games. Unbelievable. And it's not just that. Like, we've actually really become a huge key part in the title race. Like, we've possibly derailed Arsenal's title charge. Man City, we could have dented theirs as well. And Liverpool are now, like, 5-6 points clear at the top? Like, that's the thing. It's not only been good for us, we've actually affected the other teams. Like, we could be one of those teams that affects the title race. Whereas years ago, like, that wasn't a thing. We were just lucky to be in the Premier League, let's be honest, for most of it. But yeah, I'm just so happy with the last couple of results we've had. Like, what a run we've had. Now, going up against Brentford have not been on the best form. They lost to Fulham in their last game, and they've been a bit shaky. Like, unless Mbeumo scores and Weezer turns up, like, they don't really have a lot of striking power, really, to be brutally honest. And we seem to be clicking on all cylinders now. We've become more of a cohesive unit, it feels like. Defensively, we're a lot more solid than we were before. Kirkes, Senesi, Zabani, and even Smith or Aggio on the right. Our back four is very solid, but I'm just hoping we don't lose any of those players. If we lose one of those defensive players, maybe our form defensively might dip and we might struggle later on in the season. So hopefully they can all stay fit for the rest of the season. And attacking-wise, Evan Nilsson's starting to score goals. Semenyo's still on fire. Now, on the left, it's still a bit like, who are we going to play? Dango or Sinistera or Clivert? Like, we have some attacking options, so that's good for us, but we need to find somebody on that left that's going to be our guaranteed goal scorer on the left if we have someone running down the left. Because at the moment, it's a very sort of, give this guy a go, give that guy a go. Like, we need to find that definitive left winger on our team, because we seem to be a bit makeshift at the moment on that side. Midfield-wise of Christie and Cook, like, solid, mate. Like, I know they're not like, you know, a Rice or a Rodri. Like, they're never going to be on that level. But, like, for Bournemouth, they've been such good servants for us, been such a good job. Like, can't think of any other two people that can go in. Apart from Tyler Adams, I know he's just started to come back from injury. Only the last couple, like, two games, something like that. So to see him back is good as well. So at least now we have a little bit more of an option. And obviously Tav is just consistent. He always has been. I've always had a fondness for Tav. Now in goal, obviously Kepa, we did sign him on loan. He's been out for the last couple of games, and we've had to put in like Travers in for certain games. Like, what a save Travers had against Haaland, by the way. Like, we were 2-0 up. We went 2-1. City scored to make it 2-1. And then right at the end, I thought Haaland was going to nick an equaliser goal. Like, because if anybody could, it would be Haaland, right? But fair play to Travers. He somehow saved it. I don't know, God knows how, but he did it. Super Mark Travers in goal, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we won 2-1. I can't believe it. Now, Brentford away is an interesting one. We never seem to get much of a result there. From I think the last couple of seasons, last time we got a draw when we should have won, actually. We should have won that last one. It was only a mistake from Kirkes. I think it was a slip right at the end and they equalised 2-2, I think it was. And then I think the season before that, I think we lost 1-0 or 2-0, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, our record away at Brentford is a little bit hit and miss. Like, sometimes we can have some good results, sometimes we have really bad results. You know, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. But I'm hoping that with these three results that we've had, that we have the confidence going into this game of like, let's not just get too cocky and say, oh yeah, we've beaten Arsenal, we've beaten City, we can beat these guys easy. Like, no, treat every game seriously, and I'm hoping that we can keep this momentum going, because where are we now? We're currently 9th in the league. Let me get the table up. I just want to check something quick. Hold on. Give me 2 secs. So yeah, actually no. Oh, because of the Fulham result, because Fulham won against Brentford, actually, we've gone back down to 10th. But we're 15 points in the league. We're currently joint points with Fulham, who are 9th. So if we go up, we go up to 18 points. So we could be around the 6th or 7th place mark, depending on how other results go. So, you know, we could actually, I know this is going to sound mad, but we actually could make a run for Europe if we keep going on this momentum. If we keep going and picking up points, we'll easily finish mid-table. It's just a question of, Are we a team that's good enough to get into a European spot? Maybe, maybe not. You don't win a league title after like 10, 11 games, and you don't get a European spot after 10, 11 games. It's still a long season to go. And, I'm not going to be mad and say, like, we can have aspirations for Europe. I think that's one of the things that in the next couple of seasons we're going to eventually try and push for, because after a while, just staying in the league isn't going to be enough anymore. Like, we don't want to be one of those teams that are just happy to be here. We'll play 38 games and just hope we stay in. Like, that's fine if you're just, like, starting off in the Premier League, but when you're in your 8th, going into your 9th season, like, you need to start having aspirations of going a bit further up the table than that. We can't be one of those teams like a Wolves that are just skirting relegation for 4 or 5 seasons now. It's just like, we need to push up and hopefully get up to the next level. And I hope with the new stadium coming, the training ground, and the new players that we're signing, like, we are looking to progress further and further up the table and eventually try and push away into a European spot. Whether that's the Conference League, Europa League, dare I say it, the Champions League. Like, you have to have those inspirations in football. If you have aspirations of winning trophies, getting into Europe, competing in European competitions, then what the hell are you doing it for? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point? Like, you have to have those inspirations, otherwise we're not going to progress and do anything. So, yeah. Score predictions against Brentford. I'd reckon it's going to be... I think it's going to be a closer game than people think it is. I think people think just because of our results and Brentford's results, we're almost very, like, one of us is going up, the other one's going down. But, like, Brentford is a weird one. You never know what to expect with Brentford. They can, they were like, 2-0 up? I think 1-0 up against Fulham, then they end up losing 2-1. Like, you just don't know what to expect with Brentford. So I'm going to say we'll win this game, but I'm going to go 2-1. I think it's going to be a closer game than people think it is. So I'm going to play it easy and say 2-1. If it ends up being a draw of 2-2 or 1-1, I wouldn't be too shocked, to be honest. I wouldn't be too shocked, but I'm still confident that we can get this over the line and get 3 points in this game. But play it safe, I think a draw could be a possibility as well, so I'm going to go with that. Now, my starting 11 is probably going to be the same starting 11 against Man City, which is Travers, Kirkers, Cook, Senesi, Evan Nilsson, Christie, Smith, Tav, Kluivert, Semenyo, Sabani. Like, I think that is pretty much going to be our starting 11 for the next couple of games, unless Kepa comes back from injury, so he'll go back in goal. I think that's the team that we're going to try and make as our main sort of starting 11 throughout the rest of the season, bar injuries, of course. Maybe when Kepa comes back, he'll come back and go. But yeah, I reckon we can win this game. If we keep the same start 11, we should be fine. And I think after that we have the international break. So we got the England-Ireland game, which is a little bit annoying because, like, we're building momentum, and it feels like every time we build some momentum, international break comes off and it sort of derails it. We're one of those teams that whenever we have a good form of run and we go on an international break, we just never come back the same. If everybody takes like a week off, or some of them get injuries because of international duties. Like, I think Christie got an injury one year because of playing for Scotland and that sort of thing. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I reckon we'll win 2-1, and I think it'll be a pretty decent game to watch. Now, unfortunately, I will be away this weekend, so I won't be able to do a watching on to this game or go to the match because I'm seeing family members. Unfortunately, as much as I love football, I do have other things as well in my life. So, unfortunately, there won't be a watch along this Saturday, and there won't be a match vlog. But I will be doing a match reaction. It may be a day or two later than the actual game, but it is what it is. Sometimes life gets in the way. So anyways, thank you all for watching this match preview. Hopefully we get the win on Saturday. I've been your boy Richard Morse, up the fucking cherries. If you're a new person, please leave a like, share and subscribe down below. If you're a returning viewer, pleasure to see you again. We're on 980 subscribers, guys. I can't believe it. I'm so grateful for everybody that's subscribed to me. My goal is to try and get to 1,000 by the end of this year. And I think the way we're going, I think we'll do it. And I will be doing a video once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be doing basically a thank you video for that one. So I can't wait to do that. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. Have a good November, and I'll catch you guys in my match reaction. See you later.